And we're back to see what happened. Yesterday we found out the server was shut down for a rollback, or to fix some problems with some vendors, and that there might be a rollback. I've already logged on to my commando and checked. She was rolled back. Now I just have to log on to Diemond and find out if he got rolled back, and if so, how far. So let's find out. Alright, let's prowess. Woo, we got lucky. The rollback stopped at the commando. How fortunate. Alright, so what were we doing on the commando? We will switch back to her. What I hate most is that my crafter got rolled back. You roll back my combat guys all day. Don't roll back my crafter. I hate doing that. And she got rolled back because she did pick up flamethrower 2. So now she's only halfway into flamethrower 1. But that's all it affected, really. So we don't have to regrind Jedi, just have to regrind Commando. Hey, Gator. They had a problem with the vendors. They weren't, a bunch of vendors were losing items. So they had to roll back until the last time that they were there. Guess her group's full. She hasn't even responded though. Well. SSG. It didn't roll back that much though. Say a whole box and a half. Yeah, I just said before you got on, the worst thing they did was roll back my crafter. I don't care if they roll back my combat guys, but rolling back my crafter sucks. Means I have to redo what I did. But the Jedi didn't get rolled back at all, so we don't have to do that. I picked up 3 boxes of Chef that got all wiped away. Don't need healing. Nope, I'm good. What am I doing? How many people are on here? 1,040, so the server must have been up for a little bit now. Oh, I also maxed out my Entertainer's Scout line, but that got wiped away too. But that's not hard to get back. But I didn't check how far the rollback was before I did everything, so I've got the wrong thumbnail. I was expecting to do some Jedi, but I'll leave that one up. It's a good thumbnail. That looks pretty good. Imperial. Of course. Main SW, yeah, Basilisk. How's it going, Introspect? Waiting for to finish the buff. All right, buffs are done. Let's go redo what we did the other day. Depending on how far I get on this stream, I might do I'll either do a second stream of this or move back to the Old Republic, continue there on one. Since I don't need to redo the Jedi at all today. This would be a good time to redo it, or start playing. They just put in Jedi 2 weeks ago. The Village Jedi. And it's the first time Jedi have been on the server. Yep. And you've got a while for that. It's going to be about another 3 to 4 years. And right before Sun Crusher hits, that Sun Crusher is going to be the server, the main server when all this is done. After JTL's in, then it goes to Sun Crusher, but they're going to wipe everything. Everyone has to start all over. What am I doing? What am I doing? Oh. So if you start now, as long as you don't mind it getting wiped in 3 or 4 years, you're good to go. Oh yeah, they're pretty good there. From everything I've heard, I've only played on this one, so I can't compare myself. But from things I've heard about the other servers, this one seems like the best one. It's certainly the most populated one. Never played it when officially released. Watched a lot of YouTube videos, hearing stories about it. Heard about it. Yeah. Yeah, it was fun when it was first released. They right up until they made Jedi a starting class, then it went to shit. And as far as I've gotten in the game, I've only been here about a month and a half. It seems pretty true to how the original was, so. There's no accelerated experience like on the other ones. Everything's the way it should be. Hey Blast Shadow, how's it going? Alright, what's going here? I'll have all of them. Now we're good. Might work. But this is a lot of what the game is. Just grinding out experience. Respect following. Appreciate that. I don't know which platform you prefer, but I also do YouTube that's at the same time. Some people like one thing over the other. And it seems like it's more popular on YouTube for some reason. That's all of them. I still don't get why each of these has a different level of experience. If you're gonna do that, at least make the person use that specific weapon. Flamethrower down here, not acid. Last time I played, I went to store my speeder and it disappeared. Yeah. Gotta worry more about creatures destroying them now. What? this character is going to be my crate hunter for pearls, and the main character is right now a TK fencer, but he's in the process of becoming Jedi. But he's done with the grind for this phase, so I'm doing other things until the next phase starts, which is on September 6th. Graphic mods, no. I'm not even sure. The devs in Discord have said they don't really like people using them, but haven't found anything that said that you can't use them. I know a lot of people use the map mod, but I don't need it. I'm not looking at the map all that much anyway. I do have all the graphic settings on high. That may be what you're seeing. Must fight urge to like stream. Hey, you had a parrot. Yeah, that's gonna be one of the problems I'm gonna have once I make Jedi, because I'm still gonna be streaming them. And bounty hunters, some of the bounty hunters know I'm gonna do it too, so they'll probably be watching to snipe me. But that just adds to the fun. See if I can avoid them or run away. Bendu, okay. So you probably see me talk about streaming while I'm a Jedi. If you were on during one of those times. Ah, okay. I don't think I've talked about it in chat yet. I mean, I haven't talked about it in voice, I have talked about it in chat. Another thing people in Discord giving me hell about is grinding Jedi with TK and Fencer instead of going grenades. But it only took me 30 hours to grind it up and max it, so that's not bad at all. but there is a reasoning behind it. If I did grenades, I'd max out force experience in a day or two. More than likely a day, as much as I play. But if I did that, then I would have to find something else to do for 20 days. And I've got the Commando now, and I started a Old Republic stream, but I want the main focus to be on the Jedi, so I'm going to grind it out with TK and Fencer to slow it down. Facing myself to 500k, yeah. Did your Jedi get rolled back? I got lucky. I finished my experience, what, 2 days ago? And was working on her. Everything I did after her got rolled back. My crafter, some of my entertainer scout abilities are gone. And then she got rolled back a box and a half. But the Jedi didn't get hit at all, so I got lucky. Did you have any vendors that were affected? I don't have vendors since I hate crafters, so. It sounded pretty bad. The vendors were there, but the items weren't. So maybe that'll teach more people not to store important things on a vendor. I don't even have structures anymore. I'm not sure it's crammed in bank yet. Only just recently started buying a house. I bought a guild hall for my Jedi. I just needed somewhere to store all the junk, or crystals and pearls and things like that. Plus stat tapes, crate full of crystals, and fifth holocron. Ooh. On this latest rollback or on another one? How much do we have here? 200 at 150. Okay. Oh, unpaid house. Okay. Doesn't the maintenance start pulling out of your bank? What the hell? Oh. Yeah, doesn't the maintenance start pulling out of the bank if it runs out of maintenance? Oh, okay. Were you gone for a while? Screw this. I don't need to kill these guys with the flamer. I can kill them with this. Yeah, that'll do it. Maybe I do need the flamer. Yeah, I learned to get off the speeder early now when I grind on Rancors, because they don't last long. I'd rather run that last little bit than have the speeder exploded. Finally. I don't grind Rancors, I'm doing snappers. What build are you doing, grenades or a different class? Just drag them over me. Yeah. Okay, so you do grenades. Damn it. Where are these rebels coming from? They weren't here before. What's going on? Not shooting. Alright, screw this. And did they kill my speeder? Nope, good. I've never seen rebels here before. Damn it, there's another one. And two more. What the hell is going on in Corvella today? Corvella. I always use Corvella to train. I've never seen this many rebels. I've never seen any rebels till today. There's 3 spec ops here that would kill me or attack me, but no rebels. These guys would attack me, but I've never seen rebels till today. Oh well, easy faction points. ECW, I think that was a thing at some point when the towns matched. Could be. I don't mind. Like I said, it's easy faction points, but I wasn't expecting it. And they respawn fast. But yeah, I was gonna say if you didn't use grenades, where am I going? Where am I going? Trade. To grind on enraged rancors, they're 9,000 experience a kill. You just have to have 2 characters, 2 ATSTs, and 4 Dark Troopers to get it. That's part of why I created her, because she grinded that up, and my Jedi now uses Enraged to do all the grinding. Payout on Dathomir, I also have slicing on them, so if you get a slice on the first page, 53,000 credits. If you don't get a slice, low 30s. But the 53,000 credit missions are nice. You could probably still do it, it'll just take you more grenades than you used to. But you know the grinding group there at the cantina? Or not the grinding group, but the buff group? Costs a lot more grenades, yeah. Yeah, that's the downside, because you're using grenades, it's probably not worth it. But yeah, if you join that group, if it's big enough, you can pick up those missions. You just don't get the credits for it. But it's a good way to test out and see if you like it or not. Using the wrong weapon. Like, just run one mission with it and see if it's good for you or not. What direction? West? I didn't need creds for more grenades. Yeah. Well, that's why... Hang on a sec. There we go. That's why I made her, though, and gave her the 3 pets. I'll run with my Jedi and group all the pets. So it's her, him, 2 ATs, 4 Dark Troopers. I'll pick up the missions. I'll pick up 4 missions, actually. And then have her follow him. That way I still keep all the credits. Half go to her and half go to him. Hey, Trollmander. Yeah, it was at least almost a whole day of rollback. The Jedi didn't get hit though, just this one. I'll end up doing that at some point. Farming the faction is going to be, yeah. Are you human or alien? Yeah. Yeah, I did the first grind on a Zabrak. I had to pay 25,000 points for the ATST. I wasn't going to go through that again, so that's why I made this one human. What am I doing? I'm not doing TK. For this one, it was only 12,000. Where's my weapon? Yeah, if you're human, you get the normal price. If you're alien, it's almost double. It is double. Double the price for everything. But that's the main reason this tune is human, because I didn't want to pay $25,000 again. And in order to store that many points, you're going to have to promote up to Sergeant first, I believe. Otherwise, you can't hold that many points at once. Do you know where to go to grind it? Okay. You don't have to worry about that then. So you probably know where to grind it then too. What the hell? Oh. Go to the Vale on Dantooine. Head straight out from the shuttle port. There'll be a cluster of 3 bases right in the city. If that one's full, there's another set of 3, but they're tougher. And that's like 450 meters out. I forget in what direction though. But the first set are easy. You can just pull the one entire base and kill them one at a time, you know, all at once. Just do one base at a time. If you go to the other one, pull like 5 NPCs at a time. Like I said, they're a lot tougher. I might have, let me see if I can find the waypoint. Damn it, I hate when that happens. Fail. Wait, vendor. Might be this one. What's your tune's name in game? I'll send you this one. There might be, but that's where I did mine. I didn't have a problem there. Like I said, if that little one was full, I just went to the other one. Nobody was ever at that one. Takes a little longer because they're tougher, but yeah, I didn't see anyone there. Base waypoint. Second. Yeah, I think that's it. Like I said, the first one's easy to find. As soon as you land on the shuttle port, go straight away from it and you'll run right into it. Second one's not hard to find. It's just you have to go further out in a different direction. We still got plenty of time for experience. We got till the 6th. That didn't change with the rollback, so. How many boxes have you got done? I can get more after the 6th, yeah. Yeah, because you're not limited on experience. It's not like the phases. You could just go through the phases, never grind experience, and just grind it up after you unlock all 6. It would be stupid, but you could do that. You're just maxing out or something? Or trying to cap? You're gonna get all your grinding out of the way beforehand. Yeah. I thought about doing that, but like I said, I could pre-grind. But like I said, that would give me less days to stream as time goes on. Three weeks is more than enough time to get the experience you need. Total enhanced reflexes 3, total ETA combat 24, 2.4 million. Come on, damn it. Currently 900k combat, 1 million reflex. Reflex. You unlocked prowess, right? On this phase? Not the other one? Was it survival, I think? Yeah. For the useless ranged accuracy. Yeah, I did the same way. Let me take a look here. Survival, yeah. Survival will be the second one most people get. Yeah, that's what I'm not worried about. You can go back once you're done with the Padawan trials at any time. The main thing is to get the first 6 out of the way and start the Padawan trials. Because then you can grind with a lightsaber. And unless you want persuasion, no one's going to get assembly. Well, it's next the next time phase 1 comes around. Sorry. Next, of course, is going to be melee speed. Yeah, next phase is melee speed. The next time phase 1 comes around will be survival. Yeah, but you don't really have much of a choice. Melee speed, vehicle control, surveying, and technique. But I'll be getting melee speed first, and next time around it'll be vehicle control. I say phase 2 you have to do twice as well. So it doesn't really matter what you get. And then 3, I'll be doing accuracy. 4 will be defense. Then survival, vehicle control, and then Padawan trials. That's true. It might speed it up a little bit. It helps with acceleration and turning. So it might be better to do that one first. Faster I can get moving, more chance I have. Whoop. I think the reward is okay for that one too. Phase 2. Melee speed, vehicle control. Yeah. Get a health buff for 2 hours. Did it say unlimited? Crystal buff, unlimited, yeah. But they can't be stacked, so. What? Did it have a timer on it? 2 hours every 3 days. So it's an emergency use item. Just like the mind buff crystal is. $189. How much on buffs? One. Oh, I'm good. If it has mind, action, health, that is a free buff set, I guess. I think it's just action and health. Nope, just health. There's a separate mind crystal. I think that's in phase 3. Or might be back in 1. Yeah, phase 3. What the hell did I just hit? Damn it. Get up. Where to go? Where to go? Where to go? Yeah, Phase 3 Daggeron's mission, I believe. Nope, Captain Sargio. But in order to get the Mind Crystal, you have to do it with someone else. Do it with 2 people instead of 1. I'm not even sure what channel to use there. I guess any would work. No, it won't be hard to find someone to do it with. Everyone wants to get the crystal, so. General.
So,
I don't even know. Okay. It's been a while since I used voice. I didn't know if I had push to talk activated or not.
couldn't tell if you were talking or if it was the echo off the stream delay.
Yeah, you may get a double dose of it that way then.
I just muted the stream. I've it open on my other monitor. Yeah, I opened YouTube and it's like, oh, someone's streaming Galaxy. Might as well. And I saw your name. I was like, oh, I've seen you in Discord a couple times.
Yeah, I've been doing the entire Jedi path. I started with the character build. Southwest.
Oh, that's right. That was the first time I saw you talking was about your old man popping on stream or getting jumped by the Sith in the middle of something else.
Yeah, the Sith jumped me while I was faction grinding, and I didn't even see them. I almost deleted the data pad.
Yep. I have recordings of my old man run in and the Sith jumping me, but I shadow play pop the last 5 minutes sitting on there.
Always keep shadow play at 20 minutes just in case.
See, the reason I didn't do that for a while is because for a while I only had a single solid state drive and it's only 400 gigabytes. And
I've only got a 250. I messed up when I got the computer. But I put that on my other drive, so I'm not worried about that.
Oh, yeah, because I didn't have a second drive at the time. And I filled up my drive with 5-minute clips here and there.
Yeah.
10-minute.
I'd never had an SSD before, so I didn't know how much of a difference it was. Now that I do, I'm going to upgrade it to a 1 terabyte.
I've got a 1 terabyte external plugged into my computer.
I'm loving the SSD. That's nice.
Oh, yeah. It's a lot quicker.
I just have to choose what game goes on it. And if I want to put another one, I got to take the other one off.
I started putting some of the games, because I don't need all of them on my solid state. I started putting some of them on my external, and whenever it gets unplugged on Steam, I have to like verify each game that's on there, make sure that the game's... It takes forever.
Oh, yeah. I did a long Fallout 4 series. I finally uninstalled that because that was on C drive. But I probably won't play that again.
Played through Fallout 4 once, just couldn't get back into it. Like, I even modded the hell out of it, still couldn't get myself back in.
Yeah, I did 2 series. One was survival mode, and another one was fully modded. Like, I was adding different mods every day.
Kicking myself in the ass. I bought 2 DLCs just because they were cheap as hell real quick. I'm like, why'd I even get these? I don't even... Oh, hello. There's a Dark Jedi Knight sitting right in front of the starport. One kite him over here.
You say the starport?
Yeah, Science Outpost.
Huh.
It's like
someone had
40 meters in front of it.
I was going to say someone had to have trained it, but he would have ran back if that was true.
Yeah.
That's the one good thing. You can't get trained here.
I miss
collateral damage from the other person, but that's it.
I miss watching people train crates into Isley.
Yeah. They don't chase that far anymore.
Not to mention, I think the people that were doing it got temp bans for it too on EMU.
Probably.
But how many missions do you clear for you can run turn in vert?
For TK?
Yeah, you're not doing nades, that's right.
Yeah. Oh. Lagging.
At the moment, the way I run, I can do 4 nests, and then I have to drive all the way out there and turn in.
To cap all 4 boxes, it took me capping TK and Fencer 10 times.
That's also the extra combat XP on the side too.
Because it didn't cap combat along with it. Combat, I usually wind up with 60,000 force experience, which is twice as much as the.
I'm getting about 60,000 out of a nest.
Yeah. Because when you cap TK or unarmed and one-handed, you get 30,000 each, so that combat adds up into 60. So it's about 120,000 each time.
Each turn in. See, I'm getting 100 and probably 102,000, 103,000 every turn in, but my turn ins also occur a lot more frequently than doing it that method that you're doing.
Yeah. Yeah, at first I was only going to do unarmed, but then I realized I'm going to have to drive back and forth to the village more, so I started doing Fencer too.
I usually kill after I max out my combat. If I see any nest, I'll go and spin attack the nest to get a couple extra points.
Yeah, because that's the worst. To me, that's the worst part of the grind is driving to the village and back.
Yeah, I remember the village having a hello Rancor. Stay away from Peter. Village having a shuttle port that may have been on the live in GE.
I don't remember it being on live.
Because I remember it was back when they had Hoth in the game. You'd go to Hoth and mount a ATS.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that is NGE. That's when I quit.
See, I was really young. I played my dad's Jedi when I quit playing. It was an NG. It wasn't post. It wasn't that good because they turned Jedi into just a piece of trash.
That's why I quit. As soon as it went to starting character, it wasn't worth it anymore.
I remember watching my dad go like the day after the NGE. He went from, soloing a crate and taking on a bounty hunter at the same time, which I watched him do. Pretty insane to watch. To the next day, he got one tapped by one of the warts outside of Isley because he didn't have any armor.
Oh yeah. The Jedi used to be powerful. They should be here, but because the server's been around so long, they're going to get wasted by bounty hunters. There's no question about it. So when the server wipes for Sun Crusher, when Jedi first come up, they're going to stand. They'll have a chance. But right now, they don't have a chance.
Sorry, I'm coughing into your stream. See, I remember reading that Jedi was even stronger before they did the village grind.
Oh yeah.
And they nerfed it a little more.
Especially when the Jedi back then could wear composite armor on top of everything else.
Oh shit.
It was crazy. But you'd see full groups just trying to kill one Jedi, and they were struggling.
And see, that sounds right.
Yeah.
Like, I'm all for making it...
That was the very first Jedi.
Extremely difficult to get Jedi, but boosting it to where it's not something a bounty hunter is going to sit there and not even level a combat profession other than to get 2 bounty hunter and just send droids after you.
Yeah.
So I know there's one of the people in Discord I was talking to. He has a droid engineer had one. His thing was he would make it jihad droids, send them in to blow up the Jedi, and they'd work.
Sounds like Kazakh.
May have been the person.
Kazakh was talking about his droids for a while. But he was also talking about the bug where you can send them into the player's house and kill. When I warned him that's an exploit. And sure enough, Scurvy come up a couple hours later said, yeah, that's an exploit. You'll get banned for using it. But I think they fixed it now, so...
Can't even do it yet. There's no Jedi.
Yeah. But they were testing it on Nova.
Sitting here stocking up on nades. Next thing I need to stock up on is houses where I do get Jedi. Carry a pocket full so I can bunker in them.
But yeah, I say I'll be doing my Jedi grind on stream, so the challenge for me is staying off the bounty hunter terminal. Which isn't that hard. Just stay away from humanoids.
Spread the word about your stream, get you nice and popular, so following you around.
All I gotta do is shut down when I see someone approaching.
Doesn't your character stay loaded in for a bit, though?
No, I mean, you can be around people, you just can't use sabers and powers. That's what gets you visibility.
I thought even wearing the robes.
No.
Yeah. Well, there goes my speeder.
As far as I remember, robes didn't do it. It was just the actively using something with the Force.
They need to fix the Rancors. There's no way this is intentional.
They did fix it. It used to be some of the AoE attacks weren't working right, so they fixed it.
Oh, this dude's taking a right next to me, and that's where they came from. They all popped on top of my head. I feel bad. I just killed half of his Rancor. They're on top of my scooter. I mean, I was watching my speeder get ripped apart an insane distance compared to what it should be. Like, they had like a pistol shot cone type AoE.
Yeah.
As far as I know, I haven't seen them spit anything.
Rancors? No.
I feel like it might need nerfed again. And then again, it does add a little challenge to death.
You just gotta carry around crates of speeders.
I learned it the hard way. First time I came here, I only had my swoop and I had my flash speeder. Blew those both up the first trip out to Aurelia. Deleted them both and realized I think I could have just repaired my flash speeder, but I don't know about the swoop. Because I know after you destroy it, most of them you can't fix them.
Yeah. Speeders are so cheap, I don't even bother with repair kits.
Yeah, but you can't get the flash speeder a second time.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
See, I kind of screwed up there.
Yeah, you'll need it for that.
And I think you can go to any garage and you can actually repair jetpacks after you break those. Droid.
At what point what month is jetpacks, anyway?
Jetpacks, from my understanding, you can already get the parts. Last I heard.
I thought they were reward.
No,
reward.
that's you farm black. What? No.
Black Sun.
Black Suns. Farm Black Suns. They drop in the Death Watch. Parts drop in the Death Watch bunker. Mr. Hammond.
And how many months is an ADK?
I don't know. Check.
I don't even have my first reward yet. I've only got.
Open them.
I've got 45 days. I'm halfway to my first reward. Have you been doing much of the PvP scene here?
No, honestly, I'm more of an RPer for Star Wars.
They got some passionate PvPers just listening in Discord.
Oh, the shit talk is strong with these ones.
Yeah.
I got my little bit of PvP interest out of me when I played on Veers. Veers, I don't know if you've heard of it. You could go Blue Frog straight up to Master Jedi template.
That's what they should have. That's what they should have done on Nova.
Yeah, but they wanted people to test the trip there to make sure everything was working.
Some people still would have, but
yeah. I'll be right back. Someone's spamming me in another Discord. Which Discord thing?
alright, we can train and finally get this again. I was able to get it last time, but I didn't have time to use it, but now I do. See if this works any better. That sucked. Zoomed in to hear it and it didn't give a sound. Hey Joe, you got sound today? Maybe not.
Shit. Meet my.
Alright, just heading back to train up Flamethrower 2. For some reason I can't figure out, Flame Single 1 isn't as strong as Overcharge Shot 2.
Huh.
Which is weird because it's a higher skill.
Never used flame. Didn't even know you could shoot.
So I'm hoping Flame Cone 1 is stronger than Point Blank Area 1. Should be. Because that's way higher.
Might be better at distance.
Nah, just damage-wise.
I don't know about damage.
I don't care about distance because everything I fight is melee anyway.
Yeah.
I try to avoid spitters, but even if there are, I know how to group them.
The one time I'm looking for a southeast mission and I can't get one. Like, I always make sure my mission that's going to cap me is in the southeast, saves me a little bit of driving.
Yeah, see, I don't grind at the Science Outpost. Or, Yeah, I grind on the trade outpost.
Less laggy trying to load back into the zone.
Not really, just less crowded. With this computer, I'm not worried about lag.
Well, I'm
That
talking
kind of
like
lag.
loading lag, like from the server to you type.
Yeah.
Because there's been times
What
I've
am I
pulled
doing?
into the science outpost and it takes a good minute and a half before everything loads in enough for me to do anything.
That's why I have galaxies on my SSD.
Well, that doesn't affect internet.
Server
I'm
side,
talking.
yeah. But yeah, it still doesn't take me that long to load even then.
Yeah, it's not exactly a difficult to load game. I'm talking about loading it from server side to yours. It's that much crap in the area.
But I do it on trade because, you know, you have other people running missions you might get spawned on and stuff like that. Or your mission might spawn on somebody and you lose it.
Yeah, I was sitting there because I pulled a southeast mission to get me closer to Aurelia.
What the hell?
And
I didn't want to go Cornet.
popped my first nest, went to go get my other nest. They don't even load in until you go near them, but they're so close.
Yeah.
By the time I turn around, I see some dip run over there and blast the nest, drive off. It's like, oh shit.
And less chance of that happening at the trade outpost. How much do I have here? 300 out of 250. 300 even? How did that?
You wouldn't have to know what the encoded Rebel transmission disc is for. One of it was used for a quest or something.
I haven't heard of it.
And I looted one yesterday because where I was farming faction, I'd go to the hidden Rebel base and I'd just kill all the crap around it. Which works fine until I'm trying to leave the next. My power went out while I was farming, and I was trying to leave the next day. I walked just a couple meters up the side of that mountain next to it. Block turrets came in my range.
What's that?
Charred Wookiee corpse on the side of the mountain.
I've almost been killed by a turret once. I think it was on Tatooine.
It surprised me when they added them. Like, because back when I used to farm it and maxed out my faction, they didn't even have block turrets working. And then just casually, I came on the next update and was like, okay, I'm gonna go farm some variant. Why not? I had something I'm trying to get. Don't remember what it was. The second I tried going in the base to kill all the crap in the yard, I just 3 big laser blasts and I was dead on the floor.
And the rebels are back. Yay.
Yeah, there was imps there a day or two ago.
Yeah, might be just the GCW kicking in.
Yeah. Because I know I've seen Cornet with Rebels in it, and that was also on a different server, so that may have been something custom. So after you max template your Jedi, are you going to be a little more careless going after, like, humanoids?
Yeah, because I want to avoid them since I'll be streaming it. It'd be kind of easy for a bounty hunter to find me.
Find your target on the terminals. Like, I don't even need to use my probes. I know where he's at.
Nope.
I don't think they'd enforce any of it over here. I remember seeing someone get banned off PUBG for stream sniping.
But I'm building my character to be a runner, not a fighter. He's still going to have Master Sabers, but he's also going to have Master Enhancer.
Force Run 3.
Yep. If you're going to snipe me, you're going to have to catch me. Three.
aggro, no wonder. They make it to where you can't pull stuff out of crates when you're aggro.
Yep. They changed that too.
It really sucks because a couple times I've completely forgotten to pull out my nades and I'm sitting there like, oh, I guess I'm just killing this one.
Alright, now we can go try this for the first time. Rebels are getting close to blowing up my speeder each time.
That's what mine's looked like for the past hour. No, I'm sorry. Past like 30 minutes. The one I had before that looked the same, but friggin' Rancor's got a hold of it.
Is that a bird?
No, those are guinea pigs that like to squeal. I have a parrot to my right, though. He's being pretty quiet, surprisingly. Usually everyone wants to kick me out of Discord by the time he's done squawking.
I'm only 1/47th of the way through my crafting XP.
Oh, what we got in here? Nodders.
Yeah.
How's it going?
Sitting in the Force Sensitive Village, just crafting.
And Nodders, just a heads up, you're also on stream.
Oh. I'll watch my language.
Well, I'm not worried about that. Just some people may not like it, so.
Fuck, shit, ass.
Some people may not like being on stream, is what I mean.
Oh.
I guess YouTube's not as hard on you as Twitch is when it comes to streaming.
Well, I do both at the same time. It's a dual stream.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh, so yeah, I know there's certain words that Twitch will ban you for.
I don't know. But that's what this chat box is for. See, there's two different chats.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Yeah.
As a bitch.
Top one's YouTube, bottom one's Twitch.
Are you guys having trouble on the server?
What's that? No.
Everyone's BSing.
Just sitting in the Force Sensitive Village, crying silently as I craft spice, because apparently making drugs is good for the Force. I don't know. Whatever.
Peace.
It really is going to be built out of grenade shells, spice, and swoops.
Well, I'm still doing it the traditional way, so.
Oh, shit. Makes
What's
that
the traditional way?
I'm using TK and Fencer.
not a grenade.
I too am TK, but I'm also Master Smuggler.
After I drop, after I get all my XP, I'm going to drop Commando and Marksman. I might go up, get second, I might get two-handed melee so I can get power hammer, clear crates for money.
Yeah, I picked up slicing one just so I could slice terminals, and then I put all the rest in the medic. Which this one won't have much of because she's Master TK, Master Commando. There won't be many points left for medic. I think just Pharmacology 1 and that's it.
Is there even enough points for... I can open up the point builder on my monitor.
It's enough for Pharmacology 1. That's it. Unlike Master TK, Master Fencer, Slicing 1, I've got Pharmacology 4 and I think some of... What is it? First Aid. First Aid 1 or 2.
Okay. Kazi Master. Sort
Big difference in skills.
have by max all of the 7. Oh, yeah, okay. I didn't think I'd be able to pick up Smuggler. There should be enough points. Wait. Yes, I'd probably just be rocking TK Master Swordsman. I should have enough to pick up Smuggler Slicing 1 terminals. Just power hammering Rancors.
Oh yeah, this thing looks great. Different graphic too.
Graphic. What you talking about?
A little slow. Doing some nice damage.
So much your flamethrower?
Yeah.
We're gonna head your stream open on my other monitor. Thought I had my other window open. Galaxy.
This. Okay, so that's what people are talking about using the dot. Flame Cone 1 is a dot. The fire dot.
I could just aim the ass of my speeder at them and put a flame dot.
Yeah.
I don't think it works like that.
No, if it was realistic to that point, my Wookiee wouldn't have any hair on his ass. It'd all be burned off.
Yeah, on fire quickly damages stat pools while also creating wound damage. So yeah.
Yeah, flame dots are pretty much the best.
That's what I'll be using against the crates. Why isn't this guy getting attacked?
Guess the buffing party outside of Aurelia scrambled.
That's why I'm giving my entertainer scout.
Ah.
So I can park my doctor and entertainer just outside the mist.
People have been doing that and buffing right outside of it.
Yeah.
It'd be a lot more useful if there was a mission terminal in the mist.
Yeah. Well, some of the, like, Phase 4...
There's these shadows all over the place in Phase 4. Aren't
Yeah, that's the one you're going to need doctors close by. And entertainers. Where is it? Where is it?
Like, the entire outside of the village is just surrounded.
For melee defense, to unlock that, it's a pain. You've got to kill, like, 75 mobs.
I mean, you know, Phase 4 lasts a long time, though, so you're going you're gonna get it.
You don't have to do it all in one day.
I can just sit on the edge and pull aggro with rifle.
But still, the mobs aren't easy either. They're a lot harder.
There's also like some super tough ones spritzed in that have like 50k ham. So
Yeah.
it's like,
And there's gonna
Sure,
be
I can
like,
avoid it.
and there's gonna be like 300 people trying to fight them. So
you don't actually have to kill them though. You have to
No.
just tag them with damage.
Yeah.
And you have to die.
if you hit
So
them
you
once,
get, like,
that's all it takes.
If you have like a big raffle stomp group going and you get involved in that, you
Everyone take one spin attack and pass it around.
I'm just gonna run around with a CDEF pistol and start blasting randomly. That's the fastest way.
should, until you pull aggro.
Yeah. Well, you're not gonna pull aggro on a CDEF a pistol.
If you're the only guy that hits them,
True.
but with everybody spinning, you'll probably be fine.
Oh yeah.
Hell, it might even be worth it for you to grab just toss grenades around.
That's not nearly as quick as him blasting a cone shot.
I'll still probably wind up just
Right.
spinning
That's true,
anyway.
actually.
So
Just AOE attacks, like cones, that shit.
I'm not sure how large the grenade AoE is, actually. Like, I've never really experimented with it when I'm throwing them. I've just been like, I'll walk through the center of my nest, and I'll just pull them right on top of the nest, nade the whole, just to make sure I get every.
But I think that mission is the hardest one we're going to have to do, as far as the village is concerned.
It's like one of the most important ones for force sensitive too is melee defense.
Yeah. So everyone's going to do it. But I'm pretty sure that's the hardest one in the village. I tried to do it alone on Nova. That didn't work out too well.
I'm sure not too many people even bothered with it on Nova.
Well, they pretty much have to.
Well, I mean, like, the people who wanted to get Jedi to dick around with it on Nova, yeah, but I mean, like, I don't see that many people just avidly playing Nova. Nova.
Yeah. But I just gave it a try because it's on the Nova's on phase 4 right now, so I just went in to see what it was like.
Ah.
And I'm glad we're gonna have people with us because that thing is hard to do solo. There's just too many mobs that spawn.
Yeah, I heard rifleman, it makes it really easy. You just sit on the outside and with
Yeah.
your concealed shots.
Just pick them off.
Yeah. You won't aggro all of them.
Well, now you're making me want to go rifle.
I say you're gonna be safe.
Then again, I mean, 2 weeks of phase. Honestly, I could switch my build up every phase.
3 weeks of phase.
3 weeks. Well, that fortifies my statement. I mean, hell, the second I found out how quick you could farm XP with Commando, it took me 2 days to master Marks to go after Commando.
Yeah.
And that was just me playing casually.
I've heard that there's a massive grenade shortage, so I didn't even bother trying to go Commando.
There's not a grenade shortage, but there's quite a demand. Like, prices are through the roof.
Yeah, prices are going up.
That's what I mean by a shortage.
I'm paying 65K per factory crate of thermals. You can buy a factory crate of C22 frags for, I think, like 20K each. And if you're going like against snappers, and you can, if you use 8 stacks of 5 grenades for per nest, you get about as much XP as I'm getting with 4. That's not too bad. It's just kind of slow because you have to throw a lot more grenades.
I'm just doing TK spin.
After I run out of grenades per nest, that's my finish. Just a little bit of extra on arm to turn in. And then if you pick up grenade pups, it's a lot quicker.
But yeah, like I said, phase 1, that mission, you're not going to have to worry. There's going to be 300-400 people running around. Especially on the first day.
Yeah, the first day is probably the day you want to get in on it because that'll make it the easiest.
Yeah.
It'll still be time consuming because you're probably not going to get hits on all of them, but you won't be dying.
Just hit 25 a day, it'll only take you 3 days.
Get a macro to spam tab invert. Spam spin attack. Walking and die.
Yeah, I'm probably going to hold on to Pistolier for that so I can just be able to use my pistol and tag things pretty easily.
Do I even have an AoE shot? I have the point blank. That's it. Do your bleeds keep running after you piece NPCs?
I'm not sure.
I'm wondering if I could like bleed the shit out of like a crate and then haul ass.
Actually, no, they fixed that. Now when you run out of range and they run back, all dots drop.
Apparently there's a thing with bleed though. Like if you, for instance, use pistol bleed, it doesn't actually classify as a damage type. So if you do that and at the very end, you do something that like nets combat XP, you just get full combat XP.
Huh.
So I've heard.
It's still not AoE though, it's single target. Honestly, I don't have to worry about pulling anything other than combat XP. I just hit the nest, and that's the only thing I target. Try to pull the first 2 waves. And then I nade those, and then I pull the 3rd wave, and I nade that. I can finish the first 2 waves off with about 10 grenades. 10 grenades for the second half. That's 4 stacks at a nest.
Oh my god. I have to make so much. How much do I have to make still? Let's see. 132 per.
I have enough. I farmed enough force sensitive reflex so I can the phase pops. I can just go straight from maxing vehicular.
Heightened senses is a bitch because all I have that gets me senses is slicing.
But
Is there anything good out of heightened senses?
I'm gonna have to figure out something. Senses.
It has luck. That's pretty much it.
Oh, that boosts. I think drop chance of item.
Yeah, but that's in phase 3, and you probably pick up range defense instead.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna do range defense there.
I don't think there's nothing in senses you really need until later. Healing.
I know the healing doesn't even affect. That's not force healing. That's injury treatment.
Is the
That's true.
Shit, so no, it's completely useless.
Yeah.
the crafting trees? Do those boost like lightsaber assembly, or are those just regular crafting?
Regular crafting.
Okay, well that saves me a lot of crap I thought I was gonna end up doing.
Now, once you're a Jedi, that crafting is for lightsabers.
Okay.
Assembly 1, the Force Assembly, that does help you with your lightsaber crafting.
But
So
the bonus you get from food maxes you anyway, if you're a crafter.
Yeah, I suppose that's true.
Well, if I got like a clothing set for it and food buffs that take care of most of it, or
Yeah, if you got a crafting class, yeah, you're gonna be maxed.
I'm talking
Without
about
the
for,
force
simply for
bonuses.
lightsaber construction.
But if you're just Joe Schmo, the TK or something, yeah, it'll help you there.
Yeah, I'm just a TK, so I need it.
The only thing I intend on crafting is going to be my lightsaber.
That's all you will ever need to craft at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, once you get your Gen 4, you're pretty much done with it.
I don't know. Do lightsabers have durability? I know the crystals do.
Crystals do, yeah.
But they don't decay in the lightsaber.
Thought they did.
Yeah, they decay over time.
I know the pearls do.
All the color crystal does it. Just the power crystal,
Yeah.
the pearl, basic power crystal.
I have been educated.
Yeah, so farming pearls is probably something you'll be well.
That's why I'm working on this tune. It's gonna be my crate hunter.
Is it?
I only have 488,000 combat XP for craft or for force.
I really need to grind.
Oh, what's left on buffs? 27 minutes. I might have time for 2 more. And rebuff.
Can't complain too much. I make decent bank even though I'm spending almost everything I earn on nades. See, that's what I'm really liking about this. The second I'm done farming XP and I'm not having to buy grenades, I'm just going to start pooling in plenty of cash to hold. Especially if I can build it, go after slicing. I mean, if I can pull a 50k mission for a crate, or I'm not crate, but Rancors, that's going to be amazing.
Like I said, in order to get all the credits, you have to do it in your own group. You can't join
Yeah.
someone else's group.
Yeah, they completely destroyed solo groups.
Yeah.
Which I can understand why. I don't know, Rankers drop anything worth selling?
Teeth and bile.
I remember reading the teeth weren't worth much.
Worth.
So I thought from what I remember reading that the teeth were the only thing they were used for could be replaced by vibro motors and work much
I heard
better.
they were actually selling good, but I've never tried yet.
I was also reading a post for live, so
Ah.
kind of hard to find good info because everything was broken back then.
But they're 9,000 experience per kill, and like I said, if you get a slice on the first page, about 53,000 per mission.
That's insane.
And all you need is 2 characters, 2 ATSTs, and 4 Dark Troopers. And then you just have your second tune auto-follow while you kill and stuff.
Oh, your other tune has to follow?
If you want all the credits.
Oh.
Otherwise, half of them go to waste.
Yeah.
I did it the other day, but it wasn't too much of a pain. And you can pick up 4 missions at a time.
Oh, yeah, good point. You only sliced 2 of them, though.
Well, I only sliced 1. Only 1 character. Master TK, Master Commando is not going to have slicing 1.
Oh, can't you slice the first mission, pick up off terminal, and then back out and slice the second, right?
Slicing has a 2-minute cooldown.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, you could. You just have to wait.
I kind of feel like that'd be worth the wait, wouldn't it?
I'm not sure if that works if there's 2 terminals. I'm not sure if that cooldown is per terminal or per slice. I haven't tested that.
If you tested it and it worked, maybe that might be something that's not intended. Ported on the Mantis.
Because there is more than 1 terminal there at the outpost.
See, I got yelled at because I reported the Rancor shit on the Mantis. Insane reach they had. I mean, it's not because I'd made a couple reports of crap that looked like it was bugged but wasn't. They screamed at me and told me to stop spamming them. So shit.
I always ask before I do a Mantis. So.
You know, it doesn't seem like Rancor should be able to reach about 40 meters.
No.
Yeah,
excessive.
That's what I've been noticing.
Because they have been like.
I wouldn't say 40. I'd say like
vehicles.
35 tops.
Out of range. Oh, damn it.
Okay, 35 then. Still.
I don't know. I was screwing with them, trying to get away from the bike, and I could watch the health drop, so I kind of kept track of the distance.
That was a lot of bad snitches.
Those damn biznatches. Okay, it takes me 5 seconds to get 132.
I wasted that nest. Oh, that hurts.
Force sensitive.
I'm on buffs. 22 minutes.
You were looking for an 80K. I saw someone selling one in, or they said they were selling one in Science Center down here for 12 mil.
Yeah, that's about the normal price. I can't afford them yet. Like I said, I only got 45 days on the server, so credits are still a struggle. But that's changing now. So I'll be able to save up.
Surprised that, I feel like there's not going to be too many of those kids running around at some point. Unless there's someone going around making accounts just to farm a kit.
No, nobody would do that. Come on.
Oh, yeah.
Don't they have rewards turned off right now, too?
At the moment, yeah.
Yeah.
They just got turned back on.
They did
I wonder
that?
if that was intentional. Because they did just do like a restart.
You know, I thought the same thing. I wonder if rewards are enabled after that.
/claim.
I thought I heard that ADKs were disabled too temporarily.
Nope, I just used mine.
Where's-
Like I just
okay.
claimed it and used it.
I don't know when I'll unlock mine.
I now have a PSG that has 64%.
How do I check how many days I have logged for vet
64%. That sucks.
/ get vet?
Supposed to have 66%.
I have apparently I have 1,907 days logged for veterans.
I only have 1308.
I don't even have my first reward. I've got 45.
Brutal.
I wonder when I actually unlock. I'm eligible for the 90-day reward, so when do I get access to the other one? I don't think I've ever claimed an 80K.
I don't
I
even
can
know what the
claim
rewards
a
are.
self-powered harvester kit. I don't know if that's much.
Is there a list on the forums of what the rewards are?
I can check.
Yes, there is actually. I can give you the link right now.
Oh.
Here is the link.
Where
I'll
you
put
post?
it
What
in
channel you
chat.
posted it in?
I'll put it in SWG talk.
Ooh, they usually don't want that.
Okay, I'll put it in community.
Yeah.
Oh, they don't. They usually don't mind too much if it's like their own website. From what I've known.
Mainly, they don't want the links that pop up with a picture. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one actually has like the pictures of the goggles too that you can get for your rewards.
Oh wow, 90 days. A
Already
Holonet
claimed
tracking
my
console.
flash speaker and my goggles.
Sample readout. Holonet terminal.
80K kit should have dropped at 360 days. I don't think I ever got one.
180 days. Free resources.
When did they add 80K kits?
High fighter. 270. Ah, so that's when you get your flash speeder. 270 days.
I already claimed mine. I don't know. I remember claiming my resource kit and giving it to my dad. I wonder if I gave him my 80K as well. Be kind of pissed if I did because all this shit got. Ever getting one.
Most of these rewards are crap.
Yep. They're mostly decorations for your house. I mean,
I
Yeah.
have a mini Darth Vader in my bank somewhere. Y'all ever gone up to Vader and spit on him?
why would I do that?
Just to watch him backhand you?
Yeah, I'm trying to get hit.
I have not. Nor do I plan to.
Where the hell's the 80K? I didn't see it.
It's at like 400 and something days.
Yeah, it's for or
I
360.
skipped it then. I probably scrolled too quick.
It's
See, all those pictures and stuff at like the 1080, I don't even have any of those showing up. So I think that might be a bug.
no, you don't. They don't show up. You have to go through them, like through to the 90, then
There it
through
is.
the 180.
Oh, how do I get to the other tabs?
What do you mean? How do you get to the other tabs?
Do I have to claim it all to get to the next tab?
Yeah, you
Or-
have to go through them sequentially.
Oh, okay.
So you have to do like the 90, and I think I grabbed the
So,
HoloNet terminal for
Probably
90.
why I don't have my 80K.
Do
Okay.
you get all those things, or do you choose between them?
You choose one from each
Okay.
category, and once you get, if you go like 180, you can choose a 90 again. So if you like, you can choose a lesser reward category.
Okay.
Don't forget to get your flash speeder.
Yeah, I'm never getting mine back, I don't think.
What do you mean?
Well, I had one. I got it blown up. I didn't realize I could still fix it, and I kind of deleted it.
You just type /flash, and you should be able.
It
to
said I wasn't eligible, so maybe my old flash isn't valid anymore, or they roll back the stuff?
I'd contact live support about that.
Yeah, or just ask in Discord, see if there's a way.
Oh, I'll wait till I claim all of my vet rewards, and if it shows up a second time, that might be why. And if that still doesn't fix it, then yeah. So wait, so I could delete my flash and just reclaim it?
Well, no, you if you type /flash on any tune to pay 20K and get the new deed. So I guess if it gets destroyed, you can delete it and type /flash. Yes.
Well, that would save me from buying trash swoops for Rancors. Because I could just. Well, then again, 20K is a lot.
It's 20K though. It's like a emergency. Well, I done fucked up.
Yeah, I just I thought about that for a second. Like, wait, I can buy a box of like 20K. Hold on.
Speeders are ridiculously cheap.
Did you see my comment about the loot they should add? Should add speeder parts to a Rancor drop table. They eat enough of. Son of a bitch! I forgot to pull my grenades out.
I have 400 health and 400 action to get through Dathomir.
Do you have a dream too?
No.
Oh.
I've done that before. Made the trip to the village with my bus about to wear out.
I took a sip of my tea last time I tried heading back. By the time I looked back down at my computer, I was dead with the Dark Jedi Master standing over my corpse laughing.
I got killed by a Black Sun assassin once on the way.
Why's it gotta be black?
I stopped and killed those when I saw them because I heard that they drop the parts even if they're not in the Death Watch.
Well, this thing was tough as hell. I don't know. I didn't have time to look at his ham. Killed me that quick.
I think I killed mercenaries. I don't know how strong that one is.
And I'm a full TK, full fencer, so he was pretty tough to kill me.
And they get the jump on you too. You don't get a chance to intimidate or knock them down. Didn't you say your buffs were gone too?
No, not on that guy. Not that time. I don't know what he was, but he was tough as hell.
See, I got bored yesterday and I was running through the Night Sister slave labor camp, the caves. And I saw the Spellweavers and I pulled them one at a time. I killed them. I was like, all right, I'm going to take this last Spellweaver. I run back there, start hitting it. I wasn't paying any attention. I was like, its ham's not moving. I look at mine, I'm half dead. I was like, oh, that's an Elder. Oh no.
Yeah.
Saw a big furball burst running through the cave, hauling ass, aggroing everything.
Yeah, you get too used to being able to kill everything, then you don't pay attention on the one time you need to.
Yeah.
You wind up dying.
What got me more than anything else between updates, because I played first time when I started playing, I could go and take pretty difficult enemies on with no armor and no buffs because I guess the game was just that broken at the point. I know you can take Fambas now, and Fambas, I mean, there's some higher ham ones I've seen.
Yeah.
Like, when I was playing it, I could run out there, nothing on, and just tank the whole mess, spin attacks, and walk off. And then I was like, got back into the game after about a couple months, and I was like, alright, let's do this. I go over there, hit the nest, and I got sneezed on and died.
There's going to be some pretty tough mobs during the Padawan trials, too.
Fighting Malachi and shit?
Well, he's the start of it.
Well, that's before. Yeah.
He's who you got to kill before you start this Padawan trials.
I thought the majority of the Padawan trials was missions that they gave you. Talk to this person, click this chat option.
Yeah, but there are some combat ones.
Most of them aren't actually that hard, I thought.
Yeah, from what I've read, they weren't.
Yeah, it's like really simple. It's just tedious, if anything.
Yeah. But
Malachi,
Malachi,
I think you just decline to do anything and you finish one of the missions.
for Malachi, you got to destroy the crystals, then you kill his henchman, then you kill him.
Yeah. And you probably need 2 people to do it. 3.
Possibly.
Well, I'm going to. I don't have any type of healing capabilities.
My guy
Then
does.
again, Master Swordsman, I may be able. I may not need help on that. I'm not sure.
The Master TK, Master Fencer, and Pharmacology 4 might be enough healing power, but I'm still going to take someone with me if I can.
Bring a combat medic.
Yeah. I think he's 80% resist on everything, 80, 90, something like that.
Sounds about right. So did you play it pre-CU when it was live?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you told me you did earlier. But
Yeah, I was on the Gorath server, so I made my home on Tatooine Gorath.
my parents were on Chalastra, I think, Palace Courtyard. Which we actually had Palace Courtyard set up for a while with the Roving Guns clan, but no one's really been on, so it kind of shut down.
And I did my Jedi unlock through the holocrons. That was a pain in the ass. I'm glad they didn't have it here.
I heard that was still easier than Village in a sense. Less farming.
Easier, just longer. Well, not really longer either. It depends on how lucky you were. Because it told you the first 4 professions, then you had to guess the last one.
I would have preferred that system, to be honest. Simply because Jedi are stronger.
Well, it took me 22 professions.
Oh.
I was not lucky.
Didn't that like include entertainer and crafting?
Yeah, anything that you could master.
It could literally be something as easy as brawler. It could be something as just annoying and
bioengineer.
Yeah.
Ew. I tried making a bioengineer. I quit.
I think that's the worst class in the game.
I couldn't. Like, I had an AFK macro. Complete AFK. I didn't have to do anything. And I let it run overnight. I came back and I was like, I still don't have that much XP from when I logged off. Or when I went off.
I'm doing the math to figure out how much spice I actually have to craft. Or how much time it's going to take, rather.
You said you're going to be going for Master Enhancer.
Yeah.
No, I'm... Oh, him.
Yeah.
I don't
I heard Master Defender might be worth it, too, if you want to actually fight your gank.
I'm not sure you can have all 3, though. Sabers, Enhance, and Defense.
I'm about to find out.
Yeah.
I got the calculator.
Because you're going to need some medic. If you don't have medic, don't even bother fighting.
Oh, yeah.
Nope, you can't cap it.
There's going to be...
cannot do 3
For me, it's going to be Sabers, Enhance, and everything left into healing.
I've seen a couple of people say it's... If you're only going to use one type of saber, you can go Sabers 4.
True, yeah.
With a specific saber. And then probably technique.
But I think you get the best benefit out of going Master.
Yeah, best defense from it. Master Sabers.
I don't think anyone's going to go the Powers line.
No.
Those sucked in live.
My dad actually made one work. Shocked me too.
Probably have to do Master Defense to make it work. That's the only way I can see it. You have to live long enough to do it. I'm going to avoid all these guys.
So I guess the only difference between a Master Enhance and Master Defense, I guess, is if you're wanting to haul ass or actually stand and fight.
Yeah.
You don't really get any powers out of defense either. Trait defense, regen.
No, but the melee, like... The melee in defense is good. You're gonna want melee defense.
Yeah.
And then preternatural defense gives you the... I mean, you're gonna want healing, though. It's like, you can't... I really don't see why you would master enhancer. Like it just
Force run 3.
Master.
right, but 2 should be sufficient.
With super weapons, 80Ks, and 66% PSG. Think you're gonna stand and fight?
Well, I mean, if you're going enhancer, you're
going
not
to get you
planning
to
to stand
run.
and fight
Yeah.
anyway.
That's why I'm going Master Enhancer.
I mean, you can run with Force Run 2. Isn't that faster anyways?
No, 3's faster.
Yeah.
But
Well, I know
2
3
is essentially you're going as fast as a swoop.
below up
which-
there's you're real quick and then haul it.
Yeah, which means you top force run 1, so you're not getting your damage debuff as
Yeah.
much. And you beat the shit out of their swoop and run away. And then you pop 2 and keep going.
Nickname my Jedi the Rancor because it eats swoops.
Just make sure you have a house nearby, you kite them around until your flag drops, and then run in. Because the water trick no longer works.
That droids.
Yeah.
That and creature handling mount.
Yeah.
Dead droids. No, you gotta call them jihad droids.
Of course, with as strong as grenades are, too, you might not live long enough to pop Force Run 1.
I fully expect to die the first couple times. I'm going to tinker with it and figure out what's more.
Oh, yeah,
ideal.
you're going to die a lot early because you're not strong. It's going to take a while to master. Where am I going? Deathmare.
Okay, so Master Healing, Master Lightsaber, Force Clarity 4.
I don't know if
It's
you,
Force Run.
I don't know if you
20.
need master healing.
That gets you the heal all
Yeah.
saves.
True.
Total heal self, but you're really gimping yourself if you do that because you got nothing. Like,
Yeah.
that's a whole tree. I mean, it goes without saying that you're probably going to want to master lightsabers for the 85% block. You don't have to, obviously. I mean, you know,
Recommended.
Yeah, you can just go. I mean, well, let me check what this.
Well, how much healing you think would be needed?
Yeah, that's 25. Zero block.
That's what combat.
Yeah. If you get rid of that, you're only blocking 60%. Like the 85, that's a huge jump when you master the lightsabers.
Crap, I wasn't paying attention. I didn't cap my combat. Almost did, but
You might be able to get away with just going down like the one specific tree and the lightsaber techniques. That's going to get you at 60%, which isn't bad.
Guess that group's still full.
And then that leaves you with 89. A lot.
so okay. So if not master healing, just like
Well, you can get rid of the force assists. You don't necessarily need to be healing others unless you're like doing group PvP.
yeah,
Yeah, might as well.
You're going to want heal state self. That's
definite for getting rid of dizzy.
that's not going to help you with being on fire though. But
Yeah.
that's just the way it is. And then you could probably get away with. I don't know. You might be able to do force restoration and force rejuvenation too.
Would restoration even be needed, or does the meditate for Jedi work similar to the meditate for TKA, where it actually gets rid of wounds?
The what now?
Doesn't Jedi have a meditate?
That's not the same meditate for as TK.
Yeah.
The Jedi meditate is for
Regen
restoring
force and
power.
stuff like that.
It
Oh,
also makes you like incredibly vulnerable when you're doing it. Like
Yeah.
you just get one shot by an asshole of the CDEF. I'm exaggerating, but I don't know what I'm looking at as like the bare minimum that you really need to have before you think of anything else is, let me make sure. Right. So you're going to want enhancement with Force Run 2.
At
That's
least.
a given, at least. For healing, you're going to want Heal State Self, and you're going to want to be able to throw wound heals and regular heals on yourself.
So all the way up to Restoration 4.
Well,
Oh wait, no, that's
no, Restoration 2 and Force
Yeah.
Rejuvenation 2 with Force Purification 4. And lightsabers, you only really need to max out what you're going to be using and techniques. So
Unless you
from
want the extra
there-
defenses.
I'd probably go for Master
Right.
Lightsaber.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying, like, from that, these are, I think,
Yeah,
these
bare
are the
minimum
bare
is all you're
minimum
going at.
that
Yeah.
you will need. And then from there, you have 94 points to play with.
94.
Yeah, you get 250. You get the same amount of skill points.
Missing.
You
Got
have 94 skill points left to play with after that.
Oh, okay. I had Lightsaber mastered. I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah.
Jacking with the professor calculus.
He was just
was
looking at what
looking-
you absolutely have to have.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm looking at what I would want to grab afterwards.
I'm sure someone's going to try to go like Master Powers and get raped.
I mean, Master Powers is nice. It has the knockdown,
It's only nice if you master defense,
yeah.
because you need to survive long enough.
Yeah. I mean, if you can knock down the person you're fighting, you're probably going to win.
Yeah.
Because you should be able to just dunk them fiercely with your targeted pull attack while they're down.
That I'd probably go to pick up Channel Force, at least.
Channel Force.
It's Force Synergy 2. You can turn some of your ham into Force on the spot if you need to.
Oh, yeah,
On this server right now, I wouldn't recommend it.
yeah, because like,
Well, I'm not planning on PvPing quite as much. I'm thinking more or less for PvE at the moment.
You don't have a choice.
Well, I have a choice. I can hide.
at some point, you're going to end up on the terminal.
yeah, you'll. From what I hear, like the decay can take up to 2 months for you to disappear from terminals. So I mean,
Or till after you die.
Yeah.
well, yeah, obviously, but
But then you lose experience.
Okay, I'll log out. Oh. I prefer if they brought back permadeath and just boosted Jedi to the...
even then though, like bounty hunters are just so well geared right now.
Yeah. That was
That
the
you're going to
main
memed
reason
by-
a wipe would have been good. That was the only reason.
The thing is, you're gonna get memed by like, if not one, then a handful of bounty hunters with rocket launchers.
Yeah.
You're just gonna get blown up, and it's over.
All it takes is like 2 or 3 at a time throwing one grenade.
Well, that's what I was saying. Like, Jedi ought to be rocket launchers and grenades and shit. There should be a defense under force powers when you get force push and whatever.
Like a force barrier that has a shield.
Well, no, it's just like it should reduce damage from those kinds
Force
of
shield
because
on,
you just push that shit away.
Force shield and force defense synergy would, I guess, could kind of fit that if they wanted to amp it up. But that's also an ability, not really a innate skill that you'd be getting.
But Jedi are just going to have a rough time for a long time here.
You know.
Until Sun Crusher, actually.
Maybe even then, after people catch up.
I think by the time Sun Crushers, Jedi might be on even footing.
Force defense, I think, is going to be really something that you're going to want. Because it has the state defense, which is huge. Yeah, let's
If you're
see.
planning on fighting, especially.
30, 35.
That and
Um,
maybe
yeah,
just a little more to survive too.
at Master Force Defender, or yeah, at Master Defense, you have plus 50 to State Defense.
Yeah, that's a good boost.
Jedi Toughness is... Fuck, that's a lot. I don't know.
It's that basic build that leaves 5 skill points to stick somewhere.
Yeah, so if you do Master Force Defender, you're going to be really, really tough. Which is going to be the big thing. And with only 5 left, really you're only looking at
Something out of healing.
either an enhancement or healing, yeah.
It better be healing.
No, it would have to be healing.
Yeah.
So
Heal action wound self 2, or heal action. Oh, you can heal all pools too.
That's what you want, to heal all pools.
Well, not heal all, but like you'd have an ability for each.
yeah,
Not to mention,
you should be fine. I would probably do Force Rejuvenation 3. That'd probably be my choice.
yeah, I see it being more helpful than action wound because I can do that out of combat, just chill. How bad is the downtime between fighting?
Fighting which?
Fighting much of anything. I mean, you're gonna suck your pool dry and then you're sitting there waiting how long to get force back to do more.
With the meditate, it's not too bad.
This build that I'm looking at right here that we just kind of all talked about kind of pushes meditate out of.
Yeah, you won't have the not channel force, but
Either.
the force meditate in that one.
It just depends on what they set the regen to.
Well, at the moment, it says it's 1 point per 10 seconds.
That's if they go with it.
In this one that I have, that I just walked through with you guys, you're looking at a regeneration of 54 per 10 seconds.
The ham's not a problem because you got buffs.
And the force power max is 6,050. So
You'll have quite a pool to work with. This is end game. Like you're done
Max.
building your Jedi. Yeah.
Jedi Master, yeah.
So obviously you're going to have different results throughout this. And I don't even know like the ideal way to level this. Like I would say probably maxing out your lightsaber first.
Yeah, for damage. At least get your top spin. Is there a spin in Master, or is there the highest one before that?
Well, Lightsaber Master gives you the level 2, or like the final level ultimate attack of whatever lightsaber you're using.
But is it a spin?
Yes, they are all spins.
In some classes, the highest spin isn't Master.
it gives you Saber Throw 3, Two-Handed Phantom Attack, Polearm Dervish 2, Flurry 2.
Dervish, yeah.
Yeah, it gives
That's the one you want.
The
Well,
Dervish
that
is the
requires
spin.
Master Lightsaber.
Well, you still get Dervish 1, and you get what you need from the others. I think what we're going to see a lot of, though, is a lot of melee bounty hunters. So the block isn't necessarily going to be that great for Lightsaber Master anyway, because they're going to be melee.
Except for bounty
And with
hunters.
Force defense, well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, they're probably going to be mostly melee, I would think. Melee
Majority,
or robots. Yeah. Which means you're going to get a lot more bang for your buck out of Master Defender than you are Lightsaber.
Actually, I think the majority are going to be commandos.
Oh, the flames.
Yeah.
What I'm reading here shows that it's just saying that Master Lightsaber actually gives more defense than the Defender tree can offer. That's what I'm reading here off of, but it's a scrapbook archive for EMU. Hold on, I gotta check on these guinea pigs, they're squealing.
I'm not buying that. Because you're getting... Look. Where's that Jedi toughness stat? Yeah, you're getting 45 Jedi toughness from the Force Defense Master. Which reduces all damage taken.
which is going to be big when they're throwing out the nukes. I don't know, theory crafting feels stupid, but here I am doing it.
Only way to know for sure is once we're in and we have it. But we're still a long way from all that. But we will get there, so.
Maybe, unless we get like negative 10 mil.
You gotta be really careless to get killed that many times.
Or you just get griefed by a bounty hunter with a doctor friend.
Well, your mission goes away at the death blow, right? Which means if he resurrects you, they can't kill you anymore. That's how it's supposed to be.
Sure. Maybe.
Unfortunately, they're going to do fight clubs, but that's going to hurt them more than help them. Because other Jedi give other Jedi visibility. So.
Yeah, for the FRS system, they're going to do fight clubs.
Yeah. Like I said, it's going to be, I think it's going to be more of a hindrance than a help. You're going to be constantly attacked by bounty hunters.
Unless you just literally never leave your fucking house.
True. But what's the point of FRS then?
Yeah.
I would like to see it evolve naturally, but it's just not going to happen.
FRS is a flawed concept.
Yeah.
Pretty much always to it.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Hey, House of L. This is Basilisk server on SWGEMU. They have Jedi, they have the village as of 2 weeks ago. So they're still new. There's not a Jedi on the server yet. Just everyone doing the village missions.
This build I'm looking at here actually kind of supports what you were going with, Diemond.
Enhance and sabers.
Master Enhance, Master Saber, and then 4XX4 healing.
Yeah. That's your escape artist. Like I said, if they want to kill me, they're gonna have a hard time catching me.
And that also perfectly sets you at 0 skill points.
Yeah.
Oh,
No one.
Like I say,
I'm really
I'm gonna be
thinking the
streaming it,
Force-
so it's gonna be easy for them to find me. So
I really think the Force Defender mastery is. I mean, you're getting the Jedi toughness. It just reduces. You're getting all that reduced damage all around. And when you're dealing with big nukes like they're going to be having,
what's the Jedi's defensive cap? Because if
not
you go
sure.
Master Sabers, Master Defender, you might be over the cap.
Oh no, you're not going Master Saber with what I'm looking at.
Oh,
like, you're
okay,
just doing
okay.
the fork to whatever. Like you're doing Technique 4 and whichever lightsaber 4.
Yeah, the single saber.
That's what I'm doing.
Because I'm sure they have a cap. I just don't know what it is for them.
Another one of the builds that people were actually, this one is another one of the builds that we're going for was Master Lightsaber, Master Healer, and 4004 Enhancer. And I think that other bit of Enhancer is just a boost your force and fill it back up afterwards. Yeah, Force Run 2 to quickly escape, Channel and Meditate to fill Force Bar, and
Your best bet is figuring out what the cap is, finding a build that just hits the cap and nothing over it so you don't waste anything, and then go from there. Because the only reason I want Enhance is that Force Run 3, but if I can get defenses capped, I don't need that.
Yeah, what I'm looking at with mine, melee defense plus 115, range defense plus 95, lightsaber toughness plus 40, Jedi toughness plus 45. Well, I don't think you're breaking any of the caps with this.
Not with those numbers. Maybe the
Yeah.
115, if anything.
I mean, the Jedi toughness, the plus 45 is the highest you can possibly get, I think. Like, I don't think you get any from any other tree other than Defender. So, yeah, I'm looking, you don't get any from anything else.
there's a popular single mastery template. It's Master Sabers, the left and right triad of Enhancer, left and right triad of Healer, and then the left triad of Defender, and the first of the right triad of Defender.
That's for PvE.
It's not specified for anything. In fact, there's actually a decent Master Powers build for PvP on here. That's what I was thinking.
You pretty much just want a build that's not going to excel in PvE or PvP. You want something for both.
Well, ideally, if it can do well in PvP, it should be able to do okay in PvE.
For the most part, yeah. It's not like the other classes where you got to worry about stun and stuff like that.
This is saying called the Yoho build. So I guess that's the name of the person who was suggesting it. PvP build. It's an effective PvP build. It's first tree out of lightsabers and the. Let me put it up. Flog out of galaxies. I've already done enough of my farming today. Forget my other monitor. This was saying. So one-handed master, one-handed lightsaber. Or I'm sorry, not master. Four one-handed lightsaber 4, lightsaber technique 4. Master powers, which I'm not understanding why, because this uses
Master
it.
powers. Who the hell picks that for PvP?
Beats me.
LOL choke.
I would
the
stop
choke
reading that
dot.
guide at that point.
This was also an older.
Yeah.
Relies mainly on spamming force knockdown too. If you're going master powers, you have access to force knockdown 3. Oh, that's for an AoE.
I still think master powers combined with master defense, and then the rest in healing would be pretty decent.
I didn't feed the calf. Alright. Gotcha.
I'm not going to go that route, but I think it would work.
No, you're not very confident in it, are you then?
I like my master sabers. That's tried and tested. So
You can't really ever go wrong with doing more damage.
yeah.
There's a PvE spec only master defender build here. You wouldn't really do anything for PvP. That doesn't even have any enhancements, so. So this the only thing this has in powers is Force Intimidate 2 for the AoE Force. Surprised there's no builds in here, including Novice Brawler.
Yeah, because you can't combine. If I were to combine any, it would be a waste of points, though. But it would be the fencer line. That's just stacked in defenses.
Well, like Novice Brawler though gets you that Intimidate.
War cry and all that, yeah. But go, I wonder what a master fencer, master defense, and the rest in healing would do. You not going to be doing much damage, but you're probably tough as hell. But Jedi gonna have a lot better time once Sun Crusher is here, though. They're not going to have super weapons.
Yeah.
And no ADKs for a while.
It's gonna be such a mad race to get like the first Jedi.
Yeah. Well, it's not much of a race since you're limited by phases. But still, yeah.
But who can master a profession first and catch a phase?
The race
guess
will
if they
be
get-
after the night trials start. The real race.
I mean,
See who can-
Fight Club.
Fight Club, I don't like those. Like I said, there's no point before Sun Crusher because you're just gonna get killed every day, just about. But with Sun Crusher, then it balances out. So
In theory.
So how does the force ranking system work?
PvP.
It's all PvP.
That's why fight clubs exist. Like I said, I'd like to see the system evolve on a normal, natural way, but that will never happen, and I don't think it's ever happened. They've always inflated it with the fight clubs.
Off one reading here, the PvP is just for Dark Jedi.
Pretty much, yeah.
So if you were a rebel, you wouldn't be. It's a voting, huh?
Yeah. But with fight clubs, the best PvPer isn't necessarily your highest rank. So, depends on how they do the fight clubs. So the downside of the fight clubs is you're permanently on terminals.
Yeah. Overt in cities.
Pretty much. You'll have the brief moment of time after you're dead that you won't be, but it won't take long to get back on them.
Just long enough to buff and haul ass out of city.
Well, you still have once you die, your visibility gets set to 0. But if you're doing fight clubs, like I said, it doesn't take long to gain enough to get on a terminal. So.
And also you're permanently overt, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
May not even get into the force ranking system.
it's gonna stay Padawan.
Possibly.
Jeez.
I mean, I don't exactly need to do the PvE.
Always got Novice Brawler with my Jedi so I could have Intimidate and Warcry. Yeah. What we were talking about earlier. You can mix and match with force skills and non-force skills.
Uh-huh. I remember doing that on Veers. I was running Novice Brawler for the Intimidate. That's the reason I had it.
Man, I want to hold on to Master Smuggler as long as I can for Feign Death as a Jedi.
So,
I don't know how that would affect you, or if you even have the XP loss if you do that. I guess the mission wouldn't ever complete because you wouldn't have died. So you just sit there and look at your corpse, even though you can't do anything. I don't know.
it would just be a delay tactic.
I mean, I think you can stay down as long. I've never tested it, but I think you can stay down as long as you want.
Good way to troll bounty hunters.
Wait for him to show up and just instantly feign death.
Yeah.
Why can't I death blow him? Where's my money? I didn't give him money.
House of L. I think a Master Healer Jedi is the only one that could bring you out of Feigned Death. I'm not sure they can, but I don't think I've ever seen it. Oh, it was a bug in game? Yeah, he's saying a Master Healer could bring you out of Feigned Death. That would be interesting.
Get a Jedi group with a bounty hunter. Bounty hunt other Jedi.
You could.
That'd be kind of fucked.
Jedi bounty hunter.
There's not no point.
There'll probably be some bounty hunters that are Jedi. Because all you need is that one line in BH.
I don't think there's no points for that.
No, but you could do it.
Viable, but
Someone's gonna try it.
Sit there and.
I mean,
Oh, look,
all
there's
you
my
need
belly.
all you need is debt droids. So
Uh,
yeah, I guess it's completely viable.
You don't even need the full branch in bounty hunter, just 3. It's just a lot of points wasted to get to bounty hunter is the problem. Say that bounty hunter, I would stay around and fight. You have a chance against him, except for the debt droids.
I was gonna say, I don't think you got too much of a chance with that.
But if he's doing that line, he's not too smart anyway.
Gotta be too smart to tell a droid to kamikaze you.
Yeah.
Don't you? You don't aggro the BH until they attack you, right?
You can't fight him until he fights you.
But he can check you by trying to duel you, and it will.
Yeah, you can check that way. You just can't attack him.
I don't think they're gonna let you close enough to sit there and slash duel them.
Yeah, you're flagged as soon as he picks up the mission. He's flagged as soon as he attacks you.
If his droids attack you, does it aggro him?
Yeah, well, I tested that with Knee on Nova, and it was bugged, but they fixed it.
Be interesting.
It used to be you could send their pet after the Jedi, but the Jedi couldn't attack back. But they fixed that.
About slicing lightsabers.
I can't remember if you could.
I wouldn't see why not.
I don't know, can you even trade them to someone who's not a Jedi?
Yeah, they're not.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're tradable. You can make lightsabers for other people if you want.
They just couldn't use them.
Well, unless they're a Jedi, yeah.
Well, I don't know. If you equipped it, wouldn't it just say, "Oh, you lack the necessary skills to use this"?
If you're not a Jedi, yeah. That's something. Is holding the saber visibility or being activated?
I think holding.
Thinking it's holding too.
I've heard both.
I have a thread.
I've heard both sides of that, and I'm not sure.
I have an official thread.
heard that
Slash
just,
saber
like,
that
having the
is
saber
had to
equipped
be
and-
at a server line.
And just wearing the Jedi robes both raise visibility.
The robes do it.
That's what I've heard.
Okay.
Like just having them on. In
So I'm gonna have to make a macro to not
this
only.
is a sticky thread on the website. Each of the following Jedi-related actions can. Okay, so equipping a lightsaber, initiating combat with an equipped lightsaber, using any Jedi-related skill, all player characters and non-animal NPCs that observe you doing any of the actions do it, as defined as within 32 meters of the player.
32 meters is the range?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Opposing faction members who view it will add to the full value. A neutral player character is 50% of the value. The same faction is 25% of the value of visibility. And if you're grouped, it doesn't influence it at all.
Anything about robes?
Nothing about robe.
Maybe not then. Like I said, that's what I've heard.
I'm saying if so, then I'm gonna have to make a macro that changes my clothes too.
Yeah, I was thinking about doing that anyways.
And just to note, being grouped, you still generate visibility. It just, there's no modifiers to it, apparently.
Normal. Son of a bitch. Two different directions.
It was poorly worded, I remember.
Yeah. I feel like you shouldn't gain visibility when you're grouped with people.
I
It's
feel you
like-
shouldn't gain visibility against other Jedi. That's kind of pointless.
I agree with that.
Another
Yeah,
Jedi is
Jedi
not
wouldn't
going
be
to
the
tell
type
someone
that
you're a
wins out,
Jedi.
Yeah.
The hell direction am I looking for?
I used my lightsaber. He used one first.
Literally Jedi in a nutshell.
Post on the forums, how will Jedi beat a player capped with 50% melee toughness and 66% lightsaber PSGs?
Running away.
That was according to you, the best strategy will be running away. If you don't kite, you're not doing it right.
I think after I finish this Flamethrower 4, I'm going to try the Enraged Rancors. See if I can kill them yet.
I feel like 80k
Saber-
shouldn't be applicable to a shield generator. Like, that would be a good fix.
Well, I mean, Jedi can use shield generator too, can't they?
No, it's armor.
Yep.
What? Oh,
It's
that's fucked.
considered armor. The very first Jedi in Live could. Like I said, they could use composite. That's why it took 20 people to kill them.
See, that sounds fair.
Appropriate, too. Yeah. Like, I mean, really, Jedi fucking wore armor anyway. There's like nothing that says Jedi never wore armor, couldn't wear armor.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they didn't in shows quite often. I know Kenobi did in the Clone Wars.
When they were on like a battlefield,
Yeah,
yeah.
It was also supposed. Yeah. Well, even then, some of them didn't, though.
The point is
I guess
it
it's
shouldn't
preference.
really be blocking them from using force powers or doing anything like that.
Yeah, but people gotta complain.
I guess on that note, that means you can wear composite armor as your, like a fucking Padawan, low boxes, nothing, no force powers anyway.
It's too bad
Can't use
that,
your saber attacks, though.
it's too bad Twitch and all that streaming wasn't around back then, because seeing the original Jedi in a fight was amazing. And how many people it took to even try to kill them.
Is there even videos of that?
I don't know. Like I said, I don't think Twitch was around back then.
No, it wasn't, but I'm sure there are recordings of it.
We
There's
should try to look
recordings
for
back
some
that were,
sometime.
like 480p.
Yeah.
That was considered HD.
Pre-CU first Jedi video ever, posted 10 years ago. That was like the teaser video.
You need to look for
Year
one where
6.
players are trying to kill one. See how many people it took.
Well, that's someone bitching about the NGE. 3 years. What?
'Cause it literally took an army to kill one Jedi. But that was the Jedis before the village and before the holocron grind. They're the original Jedi.
Yeah, I don't see any videos that old. Whenever I search Jedi that far back, I'll only get posts about how they ruined the game.
Yeah. That's why Sony started to change it. They started listening to people complaining.
Well, I mean, you got every little whiny bitch. Yeah, this is too hard. You gotta make it easier. Yeah.
Yep.
Make it easier. Can't be as powerful. And they want to bitch. Well, it's so weak now. It's not worth you even doing.
Their own fault for complaining about it in the first place.
Taking a crap in your own hand and telling yourself, "Oh, I need to eat this."
What?
It's the equivalent of crapping in your own hand and then being forced to eat it, pretty much.
I've never heard that expression.
But that was my big complaint with Star Wars: Old Republic. I was a healer there, and healers were, I won't say dominating PvP, but they were hard to kill. People were complaining because they didn't realize, they didn't learn how to kill a healer. They would sit there and let a healer free cast all day. They wouldn't interrupt them, they wouldn't stun them, they wouldn't do anything. And they're complaining that they're too overpowered. Learn to play your damn class, and it wouldn't be a problem.
Yeah, I played Star Wars Old Republic for a while. Yeah, my main was a Juggernaut. I said Juggernaut.
But every class had stuns and interrupts, but most of them didn't use it.
Some just had like 5.
Yeah.
Others had like 1.
And to sit there and let a healer free cast heals, what do you expect's going to happen? You're not going to be able to kill them.
Making me want to get back into that now. Damn it.
I started a SWGEMU series yesterday because Basilisk was down. Now I'm going to be doing both games.
How bad have they ruined it so far?
I've only got up to level 16, but I've already seen a lot of changes.
Have you, well, I guess you haven't. I had a character I pretty maxed out, and then I didn't have access to it anymore. Whenever I got back into it, I found you could just make a character max level or something, and I did that.
That's one of the changes. You had 3 options. Start normally. Start at, I can't remember what expansions, but there was one where you started at 60, and the newest expansion you could start at 65.
What's the newest one add story-wise?
I don't even know. I just loaded SWGEMU yesterday just because Basilisk was down and I needed something to stream. So.
Crisis on
I'm going to throw that into my cycle. I'm going to grind Jedi. Once that's done, I might do 1 or 2 Commando videos, and then also Old Republic. But the main focus is the Jedi videos.
I would love to see them take Galaxies and remaster it.
Oh yeah.
It'd be beautiful, which is why they'll never do it.
Sadly, the closest fix I could get for a while was Lightsabers mod for Minecraft and a bunch of other mods.
Minecraft.
Sadly. I mean, it's not half bad, to be honest. The ability system based off of Knights of the Old Republic, the single-player game, the good one.
Yeah. The first one, not the second one.
Oh, yeah.
The second one wasn't too bad, but it didn't even touch the first.
The second one was a little better if you added the restored content mods.
Yeah. Oh, wrong button, dummy.
I heard they might be making a KOTOR 3.
There's talk of a new Star Wars game, but there's no information on what.
Fucking hell, 21 minutes gives me 6,415 crafting XP. That's a lot of fucking crafting. Why did I do this to myself?
See, for me, the graphics on 2 are even worse than 1.
Seemed like it.
2's graphics weren't that good, no. They were very...
But the gameplay and the story were still worth doing.
Yeah.
That's what I judge a game more on. I can give a shit about graphics as long as the game is fun to play.
Yeah, we're all sitting here playing Galaxy. I think we share that to some extent.
Well, I still play EverQuest, and you talk about bad graphics.
Oh god, I tried. I couldn't. I do have standards.
I like Dwarf Fortress, and its graphics are shit.
I remember playing RuneScape years ago. Stopped playing it, got back into it, and to me the graphics look like they'd somehow gotten worse over time.
But EverQuest was also one of the first games I did. You know, I started with a mud game on AOL, went to Ultima Online, and then when EverQuest came out, did that until Star Wars Galaxies came out. But I still always go back to EverQuest because that's by far my favorite game. Minus the graphics.
For info on the new Star Wars game they were mentioning, keep getting Battlefield 2 or Battlefront 2.
I will not touch consoles, so no Battlefront.
Play it on PC.
No, I'm thinking of something else. Damn it! What game is it?
It's the new. It's like Battlefront, like remastered.
Yeah.
Much.
Yeah,
I got to play the beta.
The new one's actually going to have a story mode.
Yeah, they promised a story mode on the first one, and they never delivered.
And that's why I didn't get the first one. I gotta have a story in my game. But I am waiting on one game that I'll eventually leave this for. That's going to be Pantheon. I'm just waiting for the pre-alpha testing to start.
I think I tried getting into the beta for that. Pantheon Rome? Oh no, that's history. Whoops.
Different game, yeah.
No, that was actual history.
Yeah, this one's not even pre-alpha yet. So I'm waiting to get into to start testing that.
Pantheon Rise of the Fallen?
Yeah. I won't be able to stream that. I won't even be able to talk about it because we'll be under NDA. So I'll still be streaming this, just not as much. But when the NDA drops, that will, if the game's good, that will probably be the bulk of my streams.
Well, you could record it, and then after they drop it, then you could post the recordings.
They say they don't even want us recording testing.
Ah. So if you did, would you like sued or something, or?
Afterwards, or if you do it during the NDA, the penalty's harsher, but it's pretty much just a blacklist. They could sue you, but most won't do it.
Combat kind of looks like WoW.
Well, right, it's the same creator who made EverQuest, and what he's trying to do is bring back to how games used to be difficult and hard, instead of every game holding your hand nowadays.
Yeah.
He's trying to put the challenge back into the MMOs. Common guy, uh-oh. Rollback goofed me. What happened on the rollback to you? How far back did you go? Yep. There's not going to be an in-game map. It's going to be beneficial to the group. A whole bunch of other things. So I'm hoping it's going to turn out good.
Watching it take like a 5 people to kill someone.
Yeah.
Like raptors with fucking chicken heads.
Just don't judge the graphics because it's not finished.
Yeah.
But that's normal. It's still being developed, so. Lost the whole Rebel theme park. All 4? That hurt, yeah, because that's not a short mission. I got lucky. Yeah, I got lucky. The rollback didn't affect my Jedi at all.
Yeah, I kind of noticed that too. I'm wondering if maybe they were able to like save the information about everyone's like XP or something and transfer that over.
I don't think so because I finished my Jedi 2 days ago. Then I worked on this Commando. After the Commando, I finished my Entertainer's scouting line, and then I got like 3 boxes on my crafter. I lost everything. I lost the crafter, I lost the Entertainer, and I lost most of the Commando. So there was a line drawn somewhere as far as time, not experience. I was just lucky that I finished my Jedi 2 days ago, or that would have been rolled back. And the only one that I hate that I lost is the crafter. I hate grinding crafting.
Oh my god.
I lost 3 boxes.
All I can craft is fucking spice. Damn, it's slow.
John Wayne, I did the combat Jedi missions yesterday and lost that. Yeah.
Oh, that sucks. The patrol points.
Yeah.
Oh, I hated that.
That's a time.
That would have sucked for me because I did it twice.
For the 20?
The banner, yeah.
I wasn't even going to bother with the banner.
Took 3 hours just to do the second set.
Mission is so slow.
Yeah.
Like, you'd think it wouldn't be too bad. You're driving in a circle.
It's not bad in the beginning.
They get long.
Yeah. It's that second set that's a pain in the ass. The first set's easy.
Go all the way across the
Wait,
entire
what is...
continent.
Wait, the second set does what?
They get even further. It
Like,
start. Yeah. The second set starts where the last one ends and keeps expanding more.
Ugh. I'll pass. I don't want the banner that much.
To where the 20th mission, each waypoint is about 2,000 meters away.
Banner's nice. I'll pass.
And all for a stupid banner that flaps. Yay. But I had to do it, so.
Had to. Nah. What, are you gonna, like, do literally everything in the village for your stream?
I've thought about it. I'm still going to do the Padawan trials early, of course, but I may go back every 3 weeks just to show the other missions.
That's like 48 weeks, isn't it?
Yeah.
You ready to do some crafting?
Well, what I might do instead is just make a secondary character to pick those
I
up.
thought you could only get glowy on, or go glowy on one character
I
per
think you can have
account.
multiple. Thing. Because at some point the Padawan trials are going to finish, and going back to the village will be pointless. But yeah, so I might create a second one just to cover the missions that I didn't do. What is wrong with this weapon? It's not doing any damage.
Holding it backwards.
Yeah, this Rancor baby is not dying. We switched to him and see.
I can only do so much Galaxies a day. If I play too much, I'm gonna burn out of it quicker than I burn myself out of Star Trek.
And the longest stream I've done on it is just over 5 hours, but I'll keep playing after that on other characters.
See, I don't have much to do other than farm XP at the moment. Like, I want to do some POIs and go here and here, but like, I don't want to do that till I get Jedi. So I can clean it up easy, max that out.
Yeah, I streamed the entire character build. I streamed all the badges. Like I said, it's the entire process. I'm sharing the pain. And it's a lot of pain. What I'm more interested in is, am I going to keep streaming after I'm Jedi, or am I going to get tired of bounty hunters sniping me? So I'm going to wait and find out. Because they can only snipe me if I'm on the terminal. So, as long as I stay off the terminal, I'm fine. And they better do it before I get Master Enhancer, because you're not going to catch me.
With my understanding, you do generate
Fast as fuck,
passive
boy.
visibility, even if you're just out farming and there's no humanoids.
Yeah. Common guy asks, are carbines viable? Yes, for knockdowns.
They're viable in groups.
Viable what?
In groups. Like
Groups,
in group
yeah.
PvP. Solo.
Well, you need it for the knockdown. At least in the bounty hunter line. There's other knockdowns if you go that route. But if you're a bounty hunter, you have to have the carbine. A lot of people like carbines too. I never did.
Heard a lot of people say carbines suck.
Yeah. I prefer the pistols. If I'm doing ranged. I prefer TK overall.
Because you didn't actually get to the end of the map, Vinny. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm talking in game.
But yeah, I guess I'll go ahead and off stream. I'll create another character and try to run them through the glowy process. See if I can have more than one or not.
Damn, you're persistent.
It's not bad. It's just time consuming. I mean, the theme parks are easy as hell.
No.
You don't really need to be buffed for them. But I did not want to do the Rebel theme park. That's longer than the Imperial one.
Yeah, the Rebel one fucking sucked.
And the only thing that sucks about them is the damn escort missions.
I did it when they were bugged. I didn't even have to keep up with my, like, I just, like, left it behind. Like, I turned it in when I got there and it took it.
Common guy hates the Warren. The Warren wasn't too bad. It's just knowing where everything is, that's all.
If you don't have the key cards or they're not there when you get there, you're
that's the only bottleneck is that those first 4 key cards.
Yeah, try to find a group that's running it, because you can all do it if it's a group.
See, I got there and there was 3 other people like waiting in line for him. I was like, why don't we all just clear this at the same time? Went through as a group, cleared it. All of us got glowy off that except for one dude.
Yeah,
He missed the encryption disk.
I did it the smart way. I went there, picked up whatever keys I could. I was missing like 1 at the end of it. So I waited till server down. As soon as the server come up, jump in, loot the key, get out. Use the server downs to advantage.
The server has downs? What?
Yep. They still, you know, like maintenance downs. Server will come down once in a while, scheduled. Yeah, but the Imperial one is the one I hated the most because it had the most escorts. Jabba's only has like 2 or 3. Imperial has like 7 or 8.
I will talk to y'all later. If you'll.
We'll see it.
Later, Gator.
And this stream only has about an hour, maybe a little longer left in it. Then I'll take a break and I'll start up a Old Republic. Continue on with that. What surprised me is I had more people watch the Old Republic stream than any of my Galaxy streams.
Really?
Figured it would have been the other way around.
That's a little surprising.
Yeah, I think there's over 200 views on that one right now. I can't even get 100 on any of these. I'm still a small channel, so I don't get many views.
Don't worry, I'm sure someday there will be a market for watching people play Star Wars Galaxies on an emulator.
I just broke 100 subscribers yesterday.
You have 100 subscribers or followers?
YouTube subscribers.
Oh.
So I broke 100 there. Twitch, I've only got 26, something like that. I don't know if I'd call. Well, I was thinking Galaxies. Common Guy says Swartor is a wild knockoff, but I was thinking he meant Galaxy, so I'm gonna say I wouldn't do that.
Wait, he's calling.
Swartor. Yeah.
I mean,
Hey, thanks for the
to a
subscribe.
degree,
What?
to a degree, it's a knockoff, I guess, in the sense that any other MMO is a knockoff of WoW.
Well, WoW's a knockoff of EverQuest, so.
Yeah. So, I wouldn't really call it a knockoff. It's just
EverQuest is the only original.
it's different enough from WoW.
It's more theme park.
Mechanics of it.
Yeah. It's more theme park than WoW is.
But at the end of the day, all MMOs are fairly similar.
Yeah.
Although I did like what the Final Fantasy MMO did, like the Realm Reborn, not the original that they fucked up, but when they fixed it and relaunched.
Yeah, they improved it with that.
Yeah, the class system in that, I actually like that a lot. Like you can be every class. It depends on what weapon you have, so you're not really. You don't have the whole issue of having like a million alts.
Yeah. Alright, I should cap Flamethrower after these next two missions. Probably after the next one.
How much does heavy weapons convert?
Oh, 30 to 1, I believe still. Let me take a look. No, it's going to be different. Where is it? Where's my damn... There it is. The guide I'm using, the Bounty Hunter conversion is wrong. It says 1 to 1, but it's not. Here's my conversion rate chart. After the skills. Okay. No, it is. Still 30 to 1.
Jeez.
Combat 3 to 1. Weapons all types 30 to 1.
I didn't know if heavy was unique at all.
I thought maybe it would have been too. Squad leader is the worst. 90 to 1.
Yeah, but you do just literally sit there and do nothing.
You don't really have to do much. But yeah, a cap on weapons experience is 30,000 force experience.
Does squad lead give you combat XP and stuff, or?
I don't know. Haven't tried that in a while.
I don't know how it converts.
Take a look here. Squad leader, squad leader. Squad leader needs weapons. So slicing. Oh wait, that's smuggler, dummy.
No, that's for enhanced senses, I think.
Squad leader needs leadership, 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 leadership. So. But I guess you're getting combat if you're killing things.
Yeah.
But all 4 branches is leadership. Southwest. And one thing I said on a stream probably about a week or so ago is there really hasn't been any kind of original